friends. A
Good
warm
evening, sir.
welcome. Good evening to everyone, each one. And a warm welcome to all of you from Mars Training Academy. So today we present session 6 of emotional intelligence. And thanks for joining us. So friends, as you can see in the figure, today is the 6th session, and we have so far in the last 5 sessions covered 3 emotional intelligence skills, namely self-awareness, coping skills, and interpersonal skills. So we covered self-awareness in the first 2 sessions. Then in the other 3 sessions, we covered the coping skills and interpersonal skills. So friends, this is a step-by-step process, as you can see, just like climbing a ladder step by step. So self-awareness is the first step. That is the foundational skill for developing emotional intelligence. And once we work on that, then we proceed to coping skills, then interpersonal skills, one by one. And so if we develop our foundational skill, then it becomes easier for us to develop the other skills step by step. So in the last session, we covered empathy and social responsibility and assertiveness. We had covered these topics last session. And so today we take up interpersonal relationships. So now we come to the interpersonal relations. Friends, when we talk of interpersonal relations, the social intelligence comes into picture. It plays a very key role in interpersonal relations. So I remember when myself and Sagarji were conducting a one-day seminar workshop in Indian Oil Corporation. So one of the lady participants, she was a GM HR of an oil marketing company. She asked this question. She said, "Sir, what is social intelligence? And in what way it is similar or different from emotional intelligence?" That lady was very well read, highly qualified, and the questions she asked was very pertinent. So I'm reminded of that question. So I would like to start with that. Friends, social intelligence is a part of emotional intelligence. And you can say it's a subset. And when we try to understand interpersonal relations, so it is necessary to understand social intelligence first, because it is the platform. If we understand this, then interpersonal relations becomes easier to understand. Now, friends, what is social intelligence? Now, see, the first thing about social intelligence to understand is accept others for what they are. Friends, I shall begin with a very profound quote of Thomas Monson, which says, "You can't direct the wind, but you can adjust the sails." I will repeat that because it's a very profound statement. You can't direct the wind, but you can adjust the sails. Now, as you can see in the figure also, see in earlier times, all merchant ships and even warships used the wind power to sail because there were no engines at that time. And they used the wind power to travel around the globe. And so here the winds represent the external influences. The winds represent other people. The winds represent what life throws at you. The underlying message is that many things happen in our lives that we do not want, we do not prefer, and that we cannot avoid or change. It happens with all of us. I mean, this is the very nature of life, that many things will happen which we never anticipate, which we never want, we never expect, we never prefer, but they do happen, and that can't be avoided or changed. So most of the times we cannot control the situations. But friends, what we can do, what we can certainly do is that we can control our response to those situations, which will, when we control the response to our situations, they decide our course in life. You cannot control the behavior of other people, which is like wind, but you can control your own behavior. Friends, we are living in an imperfect world, so we should not always expect perfection from others. And for social intelligence, this is a very vital point, that we have to accept others for what they are, as they are. No, we have to set reasonable standards for yourself and for others, because no one is perfect, neither are we perfect. Accept the fact that people will make mistakes. Now, friend, this was the first key for social intelligence. The second key is display an interest and curiosity about the world in general and what is going on within it. We have to display an interest. Always try to understand people's thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Now, friends, if you want to develop your social intelligence, you will have to move out of the comfort zone of your virtual world and reach out to people with genuine interest and curiosity. You will have to practice empathy. Now, empathy, as in the last session, I had told that, just to be in other person's shoes. It said that empathy is just like to be in other person's shoes. And empathy involves active listening. We have to listen to the other person without interrupting him and without projecting our suggestions and advice. So that is empathy. Now, if we do these things, life becomes very interesting and meaningful. The other key point of developing this skill is that think before speaking and doing. So when we say think before speaking and doing, it is called controlling our impulses. So before speaking or doing anything, we must always keep an eye on the end result or consequences. कुछ बोलने से पहले या कुछ करने से पहले हमें हमेशा एंड रिजल्ट पे ध्यान रखना चाहिए, उसके कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस पे ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि अगर हम ये बोलेंगे और ये करेंगे तो इसका कॉन्सिक्वेंस क्या होगा? अगर हम कॉन्सिक्वेंस को हमेशा पिक्चर में रखेंगे, आंखों के सामने रखेंगे, तो ऑटोमेटिकली वी विल डेवलप ए कंट्रोल over what we are going to speak and what we are going to do. Friends, your problem is not the problem. Your reaction to the problem is the problem. It's very important to understand. Now, uncontrolled emotions or uncontrolled impulses are the source of much human misery. Now, this results in poor interpersonal relations, leading to a ruined personal and professional life. It can also lead to alcoholism, overeating, or some domestic violence. So, friends, it becomes important to think before speaking and acting. Second is, instead of making snap judgments, make fair and considered judgments. See, this is social intelligence. What we are talking about is social intelligence. So instead of making snap judgments, make fair and considered judgments. So in other words, we should be non-judgmental. Now judgments are very toxic. They have a toxicity that prevents us from seeing things as they actually are. We tend to see things through tinted glasses, through our conditioned mind, preconceived notions, through the lens of our beliefs or philosophy. Now, if we perceive it to be good, we like it, otherwise we discard it. Most of the time, therefore, our judgments are subjective and not objective, my friends. So it is very necessary to develop the skill of having objective judgments, not subjective judgments. Never be afraid to admit your mistakes. Again, this is a vital part of social intelligence. अगर गलती हो गया है तो हम admit कर लें. Why to hide it? I mean, if we are able to practice these things in our life, then we become popular. People will start to trust you, and you become successful everywhere in all spheres of your life.